Good evening, Sampath. Good evening, Sampath. Sampath, are you there? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sampath, are you there? Just wait for next 2 minutes so the other students also join the class because we have to start the new chapter, na? So just wait for 2 minutes more. Let's start the class. In the last class, we have done about the physical properties of metals, right? These we have discussed in the last class. Okay. I need a constant reply. If you reply only, then I can get to know that whether you are present or not. No reply means you all are not there. I'm just complaining it to Manisha ma'am. Yes, we will be going to start a topic that is the non-metals. So first we have to discuss about the physical properties of non-metals. As we can see that non-metals lies in the p block. Suppose if I take the example of chlorine. So chlorine is having atomic number of 17, means its configuration will be 2, 8 and 7. Now if chlorine wants to have the stable configuration, means 8 electrons in the outermost shell, then it will accept 1 electron. Correct? And if it accepts 1 electron, then its configuration will be 288. It means chlorine is getting converted into Cl minus. Is it clear? As chlorine is accepting the electron, it means it is electronegative in nature, or we can say that non-metals are electronegative in nature. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a basic concept. Now come to physical properties of non-metals.
Ma'am, you have to write it.
You will write after. I will give you the time.
Okay.
The first property is non-metals are not lustrous. Means इनके अंदर shiny surface नहीं होता. जैसे metals are lustrous but non-metals are not lustrous. Non-metals are generally soft and metals are hard. Non-metals do not have the ability to drawn into wires. So we can say that non-metals are not ductile. Even these do not have the ability to be beaten into thin sheets, means these are not
Malleable.
malleable. And non-metals also do not produce sound, means non-metals are not
Non-sonorous.
sonorous. Clear? Phone है मेरा. Phone. Next point we can say that non-metals are not a good conductor of heat and electricity. Clear? Metals have high melting and boiling point because metals are hard, but non-metals are soft. So non-metals have low melting and boiling point. Clear?
Yes.
In this chapter, basically, you have to do the exceptions. These are the general properties, but the question comes from the exceptions part,
Ma'am,
basically.
non-metals are brittle in nature.
Sorry?
Ma'am, they are brittle in nature.
Yeah. We know that metals are solid, right? All metals are solid, but there is an exception except bromine. So bromine is a metal, but still it is liquid.
Ma'am, it is non-metal.
Which one?
Ma'am, bromine.
Sorry, I have written bromine. It is mercury. So sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Next is metals have high melting point except gallium and cesium. Gallium and cesium has that low melting point. Even if we keep them on our palm now, then it will melt. Okay. Iodine is a non-metal,
Ma'am, but it is less.
but it is lustrous. Okay. Next is alkali metals. Metals are hard basically. है ना? Metals are hard except lithium, sodium and potassium. Lithium, sodium and potassium are soft. Even that these can be easily cut with a knife. Got it? Allotrope, do you know that what are allotropes? We have a term allotrope basically in which a single element exists in more than one form. If we say that I am having a carbon, so carbon has two forms, three forms in the nature. Like diamond is also a form of carbon, graphite
Graphite.
is a form of a carbon. In fact, there is one more allotrope that we call as Buckminster fullerene. So these are the allotropes of carbon. So if we say that I am having a allotrope of carbon, suppose say diamond, right? Carbon is a non-metal, correct? But diamond, that is a allotrope of carbon, is hardest substance. Clear? If it is the hardest substance, it means, and it has high melting and boiling point. Got it? Next, graphite, that is also an allotrope of carbon, correct?
Yes.
Graphite is allotrope of carbon. Carbon is a non-metal. Non-metals are poor conductor of heat and electricity, but graphite is a good conductor
Conductors.
of electricity. So these are the exceptions basically. Is it clear to you? These are the physical properties of metals and non-metals. Next, we have a term that is metalloid. So now the thing is that what are the metalloids? These are the elements basically that shows some of the properties of metal and some properties of non-metals. Means their properties lies between metals and non-metals. These are the elements that has properties in between. Basically, we have 7 to 8 metalloids in our periodic table. And that are, we have boron represented by B. We have silicon, Si. We have germanium. We have arsenic. We have antimony. We have tellurium. And we have astatine, that is 80. So we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In total, we have 7 metalloids in our periodic table. Is it clear? These are the physical properties of metals and non-metals. So next topic that we have to start is chemical properties of metals. Is it clear? Any doubt in this one?
No, ma'am.
Okay, just note down the physical properties, then we will start the chemical properties, okay? Note down the physical properties first. Done? Have you completed? Pritam, have you completed, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Can you scroll down?
Yeah.
Can you scroll down? Again scroll down.
Have you completed?
Yes.
You, Sampath and Sean? Sampath and Sean? I think they are not in the class. Okay. Okay. Now move to the chemical properties of metals. If we have to discuss about the chemical properties, the first property that we will discuss is that how the metals react with oxygen or how the metals react with air. So first property is reaction with air. Okay. In the air, we have the major constituent as oxygen. So when metals react with oxygen, it forms metal oxide basically. And that metal oxides are basic in nature, correct?
Yes.
This we have discussed in acid, bases, and salts, that the oxides of metals are basic in nature. But the reactivity of metals with oxygen varies. Like some metals react very vigorously with oxygen, some react slowly, and some do not react even. So if we discuss about potassium and sodium. So potassium and sodium are the metals basically that react vigorously with air. As these react vigorously with air, it is advised to kept immersed in kerosene oil, because in kerosene oil there is no air, and if there is no air, these do not react. Okay, is it clear? When potassium reacts with oxygen, it will form K2O, and when sodium reacts with oxygen, it will form Na2O. Is it clear? Next elements we have aluminium, magnesium, zinc and lead. These react with air but not vigorously. This forms a layer of oxide.
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
sodium reacting with oxygen, is it balanced?
No, balancing you have to do. This one. Okay. Which prevents further oxidation. The layer that has been formed prevents further oxidation basically. Okay. We have an advantage that if we want to prevent any metal from rusting or corrosion, then we can make a layer of that oxide over that element. Next we have iron. Iron doesn't react, but we have iron fillings like छोटे छोटे iron के pieces in the powdered form that react vigorously. Okay, that you have to learn basically. It is a learning part. Next we have copper. Copper doesn't react with air, but if we have hot copper, hot copper metal we can say, then it will react. It will react and form copper oxide. Clear? And next we have silver and gold. These do not react with air. Is it clear? Depending on this, we have a process that we call as anodizing. Anodizing is basically a process in which we make a thick layer of aluminum oxide over a metal to prevent it from further corrosion. Process of forming thick oxide layer of aluminum because it is resistant to further corrosion. Clear? Thicker the layer, more will be the resistance. Thicker layer, more resistance. Clear? This is the chemical property of metal when it reacts with air. Next chemical property that we have is when metal react with water. As the different elements have different reactivity with oxygen, in the same way different metals have different reactivity with water. Just note it down first.
Can you scroll?
Done? Have you completed? Done? Pritam, have
No,
you
ma'am, not yet.
completed? Abhyun?
1 minute.
Abhyun, you have joined too much earlier. It is quite early to join the class.
Ma'am, I've been here for like 20 minutes.
Huh?
I've been here for a lot of time.
Okay.
It's JEE.
Just note it down fast.
Done, ma'am.
So anyone having doubt in this part? Anyone having doubt in this part?
No.
Okay, so your homework is that you have to learn all the reactions, basically chemical properties, because you have to learn that which metal reacts with which in which way. because all the metals have different reactivity. Okay, so you have to learn. I will ask in the next class. I mean, tomorrow I will ask. There will be a oral test of this one. Got it? Now you can leave the class.
Ma'am,
Yeah? Sampath, Pranav, you can leave.